Hey everybody, and welcome back to the MindCatcher's channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing for you the new Makeup Forever Water Blend Foundation. This is said to be hydrating. 80% of the formula is purified water infused with vitamin B5. It's supposed to provide hydration and improve skin elasticity. It also is supposed to be waterproof and transfer proof. And it's also supposed to be easy to apply, so we're going to see about that. So if you would like to know my thoughts on this foundation, watch me put it on using their instructions, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so this is what the foundation looks like. I'm going to get in close so you guys can see it. They're frosty glass bottles, and they have 50 milliliters in there, 1.69 fluid ounces. It is a pump, and the two shades that I have here are R520 and, oh, if I can make that out, I think that's R540. And you see how dark that is. Now I do give Makeup Forever lots of props for having those darker shades, because they do carry very dark shades in, I think, all of their foundations. So what I want to do is put on my moisturizer of choice. I'm going to put on my Derma E Purifying Youth Serum. This time I'm just going to kind of lightly put it all over my face. And I usually do my eyebrows first, but for this, I'm going to go ahead and put on a foundation first and then apply my eyebrows. Now that that has seeped into the skin, I'm going to go ahead and use their Makeup Forever Step 1. This is the Nourishing Primer. And this is their primer, so we're going to see how it works with their foundation. Now, sometimes primers don't work well with other foundations, so this one belongs to them. Let's see. Alright, and for my super oily spots, I'm going to be using the Step 1 primer, and this one is the mattifying primer for oily skin. So I'm just putting that basically right on the nose. I'm going to give it a little bit of a shake. I already have a dampened beauty blender. They also said to, one of their tips is to spray their Mist and Fix on the beauty blender. This is their Mix and Fix, and I like it, and it works pretty well. I don't have any complaints about it. I think it holds makeup pretty well. Okay, so I sprayed that. I'm going to give myself one solid pump. Okay, that's what it looks like on my hand. I can automatically see that it's a runny foundation. It's very cool on my hand. And we're going to work on this side of the face. Okay guys, so there you have it. That is one full pump on one side of the face. That's the side that I've done. And this is the side that I have not touched. And I can definitely see that it is lightweight foundation. It's super light. If you don't like light foundation and you're very much a full coverage foundation person, this will not be the foundation for you. I would say that this is great for the summer because you want that breathable light feel. But for people with lots of blemishes, steer clear of this one. Alright guys, so now that I see what type of coverage it gives from one pump on one side, one pump on the other, you see that? That's one full pump on both sides. And you can see my blemishes and my darkened spots through. So I would definitely have to color correct before I apply this foundation. I would definitely have to build it up. So I'm going to give one more full pump and apply it all over the face and see what kind of coverage I can get from that. Alright guys, so that is a third pump all over the face. I just used that last pump all over, and I can tell you this. I used their Step 1 primer, the mattifying primer right there on the nose area, and I could see where the foundation kind of caked up around that. So if I can't use the mattifying primer from them on my nose and those extremely oily areas, I definitely will look a mess in probably less than an hour if I can't use that primer. because that primer works very well for me. I can usually get about 4 hours or more out of that primer, and I would only have to you know, like just take a little tissue and tap my nose or my cheek area. But if the foundation isn't going to work well with it, then what else choice do I have? You know, I would have to use the Nourishing Primer, or they have listed here the Hydrating Primer. But a person that's oily, you know, oil and water don't mix. We don't need that extra hydration, that extra dewiness. So what I would do with a foundation like this, if I had to use it, if I didn't have anything else, and this is what I brought with me to use, I would go over this foundation with a powder foundation. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to go back over it with my NYX powder foundation, and I'm going to see what that looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and do that off camera because it's really not a part of this review. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, fix up my face, and I'm going to give you guys my final thought. So stay tuned. Alright guys, and I'm back. This is what I'm looking like. I did add the NYX powder foundation, and this is in Cocoa. I did add that. And for a person that has oily skin, I don't recommend this foundation for you. I don't see it working out for us. You can find another foundation from Makeup Forever that's even better. I have their Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I am in love with this. And this too feels lightweight, but at least it builds up to more of a fuller coverage. I really like this one. This one, again, not oily girl friendly, and is not really compatible with your mattifying primers. So this is definitely for somebody who wants that dewy look. You want the dewy look, and oily girls, we don't need the dewy look because we get it automatically. So that's just my take on it. Overall, I can see where they were going with it. I feel like it's a great idea for certain people with certain skin types, but not for us oily girls. They also came out with an excessive lash mascara. That's one of their new mascaras, and it says it has a one-of-a-kind brush. I will attest to that. The brush is very nice on it. I'm going to get up close so you guys can see it. They say that it has a unique formula. The lash formula is buildable. It's easy to glide on. It's ultra black. It really is. And defined fuller lashes from root to tip. And I barely have any lashes. I usually wear lashes in every single tutorial. Right now I do not have on any lashes. I have on their mascara, and that's it. And I can actually see them. So nothing bad, no cons to say about the mascara. Even the fact that my eyes aren't water is not irritating, and it's not a bad scent. So guys, I hope that the video was helpful. I hope that my drier skin ladies or normal skin ladies will go ahead and give this one a try. My oily skin ladies, you know, steer clear of it. And I'll be back in another video just as soon as I finish with this one. Cyber kisses, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.